Mr. Eggplant presents.
Hey guys, Tyler here, and thanks for checking out this video. And I know this video is a little bit delayed in comparison to the other plus 15s we did last week, but be sure and check those out as well. We had the very first plus 15 we did, which was a couple of weeks ago, which was Motherlode. And then this last week we did Freehold, which is this one here, timed. We also did Waycrest, and we did King's Rest, so be sure and check out all those videos on my channel. They're doing some pretty good numbers, and thank you guys so much for checking out those videos, because they are so much fun to record and put together. I used to record them just for my own purposes to watch to see what I could do better, but if they help you out at all or you enjoy watching them, thank you so much, because it really is nice to see that so many people are enjoying these videos. So this is the plus 15 Freehold, the last key we did last week, which was the 31st of March. So can't believe we're already up to another week. But the affixes, they were tyrannical. We had raging, we had explosives, and then of course we had awakened, which is the season 4 affix. So you'll see in this entire video, I am running with a pet. I am running with my deep glider pet, which is one of the rays from Nazjatar. It is very important for a couple of reasons. I know I'm a marksman hunter, so I'm not normally going to run with a pet, and in fact, most of the expansion I haven't been running with the pet at all. The reason I ran with the pet in this one and in the other videos this particular week was because of the raging affix. So as you can see there on my pet bar, I do have the capability to purge the enrage effect off of the target, which you'll see me do a lot. It's very important, and it saves mana from your healer, it saves cooldowns from your healer, and it saves health from your tank, and potential cooldowns, that sort of thing. That way, if they want to concentrate on maybe helping out with explosives, that sort of thing, it does just, it's so much easier for your group as a whole. So if you're not doing that already, I would highly suggest getting in the habit of doing that. It's super easy, and there are in fact some bosses this expansion, like Jess, that you can completely cheese the fight with one pet. Which is amazing, especially if you're not running with some sort of druid. So in this group, we are running with the same group for the most part that we always run with. The only difference was Cough Drops. He is on his Beast Mastery Hunter. We have myself on my Marksman Hunter, of course. Going, he is on his Ret Paladin. Then we have Glitch on his Guardian Druid, and Cowpal, of course, rounding out the crew on his Mistweaver Monk. So we don't, in this run, we don't do anything too crazy. We found a formula that works. So the normal path that we don't do the hunter skip on the bridge. We don't really need it. It's not a big deal. We actually use it for percent. I'm sure there's different spots where we could actually just do it easier, but we found something that works with our group, and we're not trying to push up to your 15 or your 16, 17, 18, 19, anything like that. We're just trying to get 15s done and time them. That's our goal. If we make it to that and we get past 15s, yeah, we'll try to push and we'll try to do our best. But this is pretty much our goal right now. So maybe in the future we'll start to see some higher keys. Spoiler alert, as I'm recording this on Sunday, the voiceover at least, I did manage to time a plus 16 finally in King's Rest with my buddy Sai, so be sure and check that video out as well. So in this video, my item level is 469, finally getting some higher gear. About time, right? I am running with a couple of low Azerite pieces, so I do have an opportunity to go up in item level still, and Mythic will be opening up for, Cross Realm here probably in the next couple weeks. I keep a look on the leaderboards to see that top 100 for the Alliance, because that's what we're waiting on in the Hall of Fame. That as soon as they hit that, then they'll make it the next week, Cross Realm for Mythic, because I do want the bow off of Skitra. That is a corruption that I have sought after for a while, with a higher item level than my current Heroic N'Zoth weapon. So as for my talents, I'm running with the same talents as always. I'm running with the calling the shots, and then the Master Marksman build. That way you're continually whittling down the cooldown of your true shot. My entire build is based on whittling the cooldown of your true shots, and those true shots doing insane amounts of damage with the large amount of crit we get thanks to our two Unerring Vision. As for my other Azerite traits, I run with 2, as I said, of the Unerring Vision. I run with 3 in the Rhythm to give you just insane amounts of haste. And in fact, a couple of my corruptions do increase the amount of haste I get from all sources, which does include the In the Rhythm buff, so keep that in mind, as well as the crit buff that you gain from Unerring Vision. That does also get affected by those. Increase your your crit by 9%, that sort of thing. So it is really worth trying to pick up a couple of those to try it out to see if it helps your build at all. I definitely know the ring off of Shatter I got definitely makes my In the Rhythm amazing. As for my essences, oh, and also I did run with 1 focus fire, so don't let me forget that one. That one is pretty key as well to that extra focus regen. So anyway, as for my essences, I am of course running with Meme Beam. I use it for almost every situation, even on weeks that it's less favorable. Things that come to mind would be bursting, so or bolstering, I suppose. You don't want to kill anything too quickly. As long as you're smart with it, you can use it in any instance, any situation. But also, the minor that it gives is really nice for us because I am still running with a decently low amount of haste. The haste you get is from not from your gear, but from your Azerite. So when that Azerite is down, or when your In the Rhythm buff is down from rapid fire being on cooldown, you do have to rely on slow casting a lot of your aim shots. So the buff that you get from that just helps out. So the buff that you get from the minor where you continually stack, I think it goes up to 440 haste, which also would be increased thanks to our corruption. So again, keep that in mind. It is so nice to just keep that large amount of haste, or a small amount of haste rolling until you can get into the large amount of haste from your In the Rhythm buff. And also my minors, same old minors as always. I'm running with Vision of Perfection. Like I said earlier, the whole reason my build works is I'm whittling the cooldown of True Shot. The reason I want the bow off of Skitra because it takes 2 seconds off of a random hunter cooldown every time you cast an auto shot. We don't cast super fast, but as you can see there on my bars, I don't have too many abilities that go on cooldown that often. If I use an ability, it's usually important, whether it's going to be my True Shot, my Aim Shot, or even my Rapid Fire, which, Rapid Fire is what we want. Or if nothing else, it's on a defensive as well. The only one that I maybe wouldn't really want it to go on was my Misdirect, but at the same time, Misdirect is so important in Mythic Plus. It is such a unique thing that hunters in general bring to Mythic Plus, especially on like skittish weeks. Skittish weeks are my favorite weeks because we can pretty much get rid of that affix entirely, thanks to our built-in taunt for the tank. Or I should say AoE taunt for the tank. And my other essences include. Oh, and by the way, the Vision of Perfection minor does cap out at neck level 83. Don't let me forget that. It does cap out at 25% reduction of your cooldown. And then also, again, don't mean to jump around. Neck level in this video is 87, I believe. I am now almost 89. Still continue to push that neck level, not going too crazy with grinding or anything like that. But the AP just seems to come to me, and we're doing a nice job with that. We're going to continue to raise the item level of the neck, which does in turn make your essences stronger. Like I said, I'll let you guys know if any of them start to cap out. The only one I've seen cap out so far is Vision of Perfection. Just because, having 40% cooldown reduction by the end of the expansion might be a little insane. So smart on Blizzard to cap that at 25%. And the other essences, now to jump back forward, is going to be the Condensed Life Force. It just gives you a 3% increased damage on the target every so often. It is just nice, and I really have started to lean on that. I use it for my single target in like a raid setting, but I use the minor in place of where the Meme Beam minor would be if I was doing single target. So I just basically swap those. And then the one that's still left is going to be Breath of the Dying, because it is, like I say, every single video, op.gg. It is amazing. It does so much damage. And if you're going to get any one of them at rank 3 for an alt, especially if you're doing like an alt hunter, definitely pick that up because it is a big deal. It does like 4 to 8% of my damage on some of these fights, almost half I'd say in raid. It will almost out damage my infinite stars. That's a big deal. I have a rank 2 infinite star on my belt, so it's not the best, but it actually will out damage it half the time. And then as for consumables, I don't really use consumables in these. I really should if I'm running to try to get that little bit of extra momentum to push keys. I just really haven't yet. I would suggest using versatility food or mastery food. Don't really worry about main stat food anymore, since versatility will decrease the amount of damage you take while increasing the amount of damage you do, which is nice. And mastery just increases all the damage done by our hunter abilities. So basically everything other than like auto shot and maybe your Azerite pieces, since that's technically not the hunter ability that's doing it. So please leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought of these videos. Do they help you at all? Is there things that you see that I can do better? I know that I'm constantly trying to get better as a player. I'm never going to settle for doing just fine until maybe I hit those 15s all across the board. Maybe I'll chill out then. But let me know. I'd love to hear that. I know I have a couple of higher key viewers, and thank you so much for the feedback. I do really appreciate it. I know there'll be some videos where I won't do what you say I should do, just because in the moment I haven't got past the do what I always do mentality. So I'm still trying to grow as a player, and actually recording these videos and kind of watching them back and recording this audio over the top, that helps me because I watch and see from the outsider's point of view, not being able to control this situation, where I could have moved to better, what cooldown I could have used there to get a full, like another true shot in before the boss type thing. Little things like that are the difference between, doing your 10s, your 11s, and 12s and doing your 15s. Because I'm not going to say that our group is amazing by any stretch of the imagination, but we are rising to the occasion because we're getting used to the dungeons, we're getting used to the affixes, and we're getting used to what each player brings to the table. So that's one reason I'm so glad I don't pug, just because I can get used to our group comp, what we do well at, what we excel at, and what we fall short on. That way we can work on that sort of thing. So thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing to me if you haven't already. I'm at almost at 2,000 subscribers. It'd be amazing to get that far. I would have never thought I got 1,000, let alone 2,000. So thank you guys so much. And please leave me a comment below as well, or on any one of my videos. I want to do something for 2,000 subscribers. I don't know what. Give me an idea. I would love to hear that. So thank you guys for watching, and until my next live stream or video, I'll see you later. Thanks, guys.
I roared.
Okay.
Run away, little girl.
Watch the pad. They are coming. They are coming. You need to move into the arena.
Start it. Start it.
Are we gonna?
We're not gonna do it, but we're just starting it.
Okay. Gonna knock to stop that.
Whoops.
Oh.
That's not what I meant to do either.
Oh, that was very interesting.
That was my bad.
Oh no!
I meant to do a completely different skill.
Okay. Roaring it, cause fuck that.
All right.
Can I grab little guys, or are we going back?
Are we?
I already started.
Yeah, that's fine.
We had to wait for them to pat back.
Yep.
Is there another guy that I'm missing?
No, shouldn't be. Let's start heading back.
I require a target. I need to target something first.
Be careful.
Yeah. You know what? Just in case. I ring a piece to the guys on the left.
Okay. Oh fuck, I forgot the bar. I completely forgot the bar.
That's all right. I expect them to drop a bunch of crap.
Well, not if they get TD'd to the next fucking century. Sit down! Random procs hold sway! Ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
And super shot immediately. That's fun.
Try to just
Sorry.
blitz her.
Very good.
Beware.
Cutting surge is coming out. 2 explosions at the front. Watch the grape.
Beware.
There's a tapped
It's great.
keg going on, but I don't know if it's convenient. Yeah, it is. Well, sort of. I'm gonna try and get Jolly to catch a stupid blade while still being in the keg. Hey! Works every time. I got an eyeball, but I don't want to.
Beware.
Okay, so getting hit by that's half your health.
Beware.
Whatever thing soon.
Just so we know, it's half your health.
So if
Watch
you
out, watch
don't
out.
use anything, make sure
Grape
you-
shot, grape shot, grape shot. I've roared. I'm trying to let him catch a stupid thing.
On me.
I hate that fucking ability.
We're almost there, guys. Keep going.
Yeah, we're good, we're good. We're doing fine. Tapped keg going up right here.
Beware.
Right next to the bosses.
Be careful. This is where he can reset.
I require a target.
Try to bring him out if you can.
Of the keg? Why?
Or the,
No,
over against that wall, he'll
distance.
reset. For some reason, he does.
Beware.
We've had it happen
Oh.
on several occasions.
I will follow your advice.
Beware.
For some
I've seen
reason,
it happen
it's
too,
not.
yeah.
It's never. It's never
just
Eudora,
want
but
the
it's
damage
always
buff.
Raoul or him.
I just want the damage buff of the keg. Or whatever this keg buff does. I don't remember.
Reduction damage or whatever.
It's
It's
doing
doing something.
15%. 15% increased damage.
Really, aren't you over?
Beware.
Movement.
They do
Because
more
I had
damage
it,
with
yeah.
enemies farther.
I know.
Well, no, but I had my cooldown rolling,
Beware.
Oh yeah, but don't move.
so I didn't
I get
move.
it.
Don't knock me back, you asshole. Fuck you. After this arena,
Yes, straight to
there is
arena.
an explosive. There's an explosive. Alright, cool.
Don't mount up. If you go through there with your mount, you can pull it because you're too tall.
I'm still in combat. I don't know with what. Never.
The arena.
Just to be safe, I'm gonna stealth. The pad is right there. Oh.
Yeah, that is. That is,
Wait, they're going away. Good.
Hey, they didn't.
I mean,
Close.
do this.
But no cigar. Did you pull all the small fry?
Scared the crap
here.
out of me.
Yeah, we did.
You're good going.
I know,
it's
but I
there.
saw the lizard coming right at me. Lizard.
Wait. Okay.
Oh shit,
Oh,
my bad.
don't click it yet.
Completely forgot about
Yeah,
that.
don't. As long as the last one doesn't go out. Also,
Okay,
We're good. We're good. We're good.
there you go.
We're fine.
yeah.
We're doing a little trash before.
pig.
What's his butt?
Okay, I got the pig.
How we doing?
Very well.
Remember, watch out, because if we pull that boss, he will start telling people that's outside of him.
Yeah, that is correct. Thank you.
Yeah, like that one time, band camp.
Watch
Oh,
out.
don't ground shot at me.
Get ready. He's gonna be up.
Do I want to get him in here?
Up to you.
I think we could do it.
He's almost down, so.
Do get the explosives though.
Oh yeah.
I need to target something first.
Again, on this boss, it's you're staying alive. You'll do more damage than dying while trying to do max damage.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Pop bear CDs and stay in the spin. Got it.
Yes.
Lip got pushed into mobs and I healed him.
No.
Oh, don't die.
Okay.
I didn't notice. I'm sorry. Hold on. I don't need the battle res. I can just wait.
I'm sorry.
Just be careful.
Blowing cooldowns.
I'm sorry. I
Well,
was.
we may not need
focused.
to do we may not need to do the extra pull now.
So,
I'm okay with this.
unfortunately, I already had a hot on him, so I would have gotten him regardless.
Yeah.
That's okay. It was a mishap.
Yeah.
It's fine. An enraged Tortolan, though, is not what I want. I don't want to get pushed into the
I'll
stands
get
here, so.
bumped again.
Will it totally hurt you?
Yes.
Oh my lord.
Sorry.
Hey, mine.
That totally hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
I don't have a thick shell.
Oh.
gonna have to take shelter from these puns.
Oh my god.
I can't get
You guys. Where's his corpse? Oh, it's out
Racing, let's go. I have the least pace. Aw.
What?
Where I have 35% haste. 7.4 seconds.
Here we go, here we go. Do I have a fort buff for you? Yes, I do. But that's my last one. Good luck, boys.
This part sucks.
Expect me to wild growth every single tornado.
Wait, why did I get hit with something?
You got that ripper punch.
you
got
always-
sharp.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Or like a charm or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, tornado.
Lip, run it to the thing.
Ah. Don't look at me, don't look at me.
Sorry.
Oh, he looked at me. Oh, it's a swimmer.
Oh no.
Don't have a target.
Get
Or-
off me.
Maybe I just saw something weird.
Little girl, run away.
I'm staying in and killing this. Okay. I am not able to wild growth this one. I could have, but risky to do it. I'm an idiot. I keep getting hit by easy to dodge thing, like the jump. I've gotten hit
how
by
did we
it
just
twice.
go around that?
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Ow. Oh, darn it. Go away, shark. Thank you. Sorry, whoever got that.
Run away,
I thought that
little
was him, I won't lie.
Run
It was like, he
Sorry.
laughed early.
But hey, thanks. Let's take that as a compliment.
I was like, wow, he laughed early. Because I use that as a cue for when he's going to do something.
Oh, exposed. Close. Sorry, I'll refrain.
Oh, I
Oh,
go.
no.
Going over at second boss.
Then I'm fingering. Yeah, that's where it's.
we're at
I'm
90
tired.
Okay, we're at 92%. We have 2 obelisks.
We can't do this one without pulling,
Yeah,
right?
so we'll pull this bit. I'll interrupt the brine scale.
I got slowed by eruption.
Get him, Twilight Dev.
And they pedal despawn.
Can't stop it. Just bailing from it because it's enraged. Is Chris here?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Clicking. Are we LOSing?
Yes.
Okay, then just go. If we're LOSing, just go.
We need fastening.
I mean, I'm slowed, but I am also beef boy, so it's fine. They're all here.
Whale
Fuck
now.
them. Roaring. I got a few of them. Watch out of your melee.
I can't get up.
Or if you're me.
Ooh, close.
I do not have a target.
All right, there should be space. Let's go. This and Void Weaver should do us, right?
It should.
I am not generating aggro on the man except for the dots that I have. Keep that in mind. For Void Weaver interrupts, as she spawns, can it be Greeley, then Cough Drops,
Yep.
and then Me and then Chris.
Sounds good.
And we have to blow her up. It up. Whatever it
We
is.
have to blow her.
Yes.
That is choice of time
I
lord.
am out of range.
But we have to be on point with this boss. With the
Yeah.
explosives. Or not
Cannon
that.
bowls.
Oh yeah, those things will blow you.
Uh-huh.
Waiting on mana because, you know.
Yep, yep.
Tell me before you pull, so I can pop up.
Okay.
When I hit about 80, you're good.
Doing a 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Did I make your cycle anyways or no?
Mhm.
Here comes Void Weaver.
Here it comes. There it goes. Okay, right on there. Explosive. There you go.
I'll get next. I'm watching. That was me. I have an eyeball, but I'm gonna just CD through it.
That was me.
If I get another eyeball, I'll cloak it.
Don't let that go out. Don't let that go.
Dispelling it. I'll get next.
It's down.
It's
we are
down.
good on forces. Dropping my
Got forces here.
frost trap.
Beware.
I'm gonna move back into space.
Cannon barrage in 4.
Swap the deck with their gizzards! Men, equate these scallywags with our heavy guns.
I require a target. Beware.
I
Don't
don't
get
wanna
knocked
get.
back. Don't get knocked back.
Yeah.
Myself included.
Swap the deck with their gizzards!
You ever stop to think about how gross a statement that is?
Equate these scallywags with our heavy guns.
Swab the deck with the gizzards.
Beware.
I don't know if he'll drop a thing or not. The grenader.
All hands
He
on
didn't.
deck!
Dropping another one.
I'm gonna move back to good space.
Guess, yeah.
Just trying to
Oh,
maximize
he went
space.
around it.
Ursold.
And I slowed him.
There's an explosion in there. I'm
got it.
trying to.
I'm leaving
Yeah.
it here.
All hands on deck!
I don't want to get knocked into the pack, so. I'm also trying my hardest not to get fly devs to go out there.
Uh oh. Keep moving.
Heavy guns.
But don't waste your
Sorry.
space.
It's gonna be tight quarters for a moment here. Hello?
Start
Am I
going
stuck
back.
here?
Start going back.
All hands
Oh! Technique! You thought you had the fat bear cornered!
Oh,
Just stutter step. Save yourself some room.
Just hit him there, yeah. I'm gonna bring him back.
swap the deck with their gizzards!
Here we go, we're about to get the...
Nice.
There is an explosive at the guy, there is an explosive at the guy.
I need to target something first.
I'll heal myself. Don't get knocked
Using-
back. Don't get knocked back.
Using
Don't get
space.
knocked back. Oh my god.
I know.
Recharging.
Scurvy dogs to bits! Swap the deck with their gizzards!
You have space here?
Fraction?
It's ogre!
There you go.
It is ogre, right? Yeah, it is ogre.
Wow.
Easy. And the parrot.
All right, I'll take that dice now for $500.
Nope. Shell kickers. Good stuff.
Good job. That's 3 15s today. Great.
So just curious, what 16 did you get? We're not doing it. What 16 did you get?
Mother load.
Oh, damn.
I'm too tired. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I can't. I'm losing focus.